Hey drummers, hope you're well. Shout out to superstar channel member Drew, who's been working on this. I was asking about this, in fact, today. This is a groove. I'm broadly taking this from the Papa Roach song between angels and insects. This is the groove from the verse. It's a tom-tom thing, and I just thought, what a classic example of a tom-tom based like rock groove. I always think when you're doing this thing, you know, looking at classic drum parts, I'm basically always looking at for in the nicest way, and all musicians do this. What can I take? What can I use elsewhere? What can I be inspired by? Lovingly recreate, is perhaps a better way of saying it. And this is such a great example, I think, because this is what shows you what the tom-toms can be all about. When we first start playing the drums and we play rock and pop music, we tend to, not always, but often we think of like the grooves being hi-hat, snare, kick, ride, especially in this tune, ride. And then when we use the tom-toms, when we're starting off, often they're on the drum fills, aren't they? With things like... And what I love about grooves like this and the inspiration they give us is they make you realise the tom-toms can be all about supporting a groove. Of course they can. You can build a really exciting, dynamic, intense groove using the tom-toms. This goes something like this. Just to be clear, I'm not saying this is exactly what was played by the Papa Roach drummer, Dave Buckner. I'm just saying this is a really great groove. This is the sort of thing I would play in the verses if I was playing this song, and I would probably use this groove elsewhere in rock playing as well. It's a great feel to have up your sleeve, I think. Something like this. So I'll take you through it a bit more slowly. Something like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a. You might notice big dirty snare drum flams every time on the backbeat. 1 E and I'm going to slow it down even more. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And let's pick it up a bit. 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2. I thought it was quite fun to add in the hi-hat with the 8th notes. I thought that really drove it along. That's optional. Hi-hat with your left foot on. You could add quarter notes. I've gone for 8th notes here. So one time here, I'm going to go just finally really slow, and I'll work it up little bit by little bit. 3 E and a 4 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E